Hello YouTube, Jedimon2005 here with a review of some Sentai Heroes. We haven't done these in a while, but we have Sentai Heroes Series, Go Buster Sentai Heroes Series 4 and 5, Beet Buster and Stag Buster, and then the Buddyroid Series 4, Beet J Stag is here. Stag Buster coming out in June, the other two coming out back in May. But I didn't want to do a review of just Stag Buster; it would have been silly, so I held the other two over. So let's take a look at Beet Buster first. All right, so we see he's got the sunglasses just like red, blue, and yellow. He's got the kabuto horns up here. His silver transpod on him, and then his armor. You can see the black and the gold coming up and down each arm. His belt with the Go Busters logo on it, right, and that belt goes all the way around. It turns black on the back, back here, and then we see his leg armor down here with all its little triangles and such. That again goes all the way around back. His legs with the little bucket scooper things on them, and then. So we have all of that looking really cool. Obviously, it's and I don't think it's painted. It's not painted, 100%, but it's actually. I think it's actually somewhat close, just simply because of the simple amount of colors they use for Go Busters. But it is completely detailed, though, even if it's not completely colored. So here's the little tag he comes with that has the Sentai logo, the Go Busters show logo, and then the GB right here. It says Sentai Heroes Series 04 Beet Buster. It's in the shape of the Transpod that he uses, making it silver. They made it with the gold here, and then they make gold here, which we'll see is how it's different than Stag Buster's tag. So we'll put that back, and we'll get on. Oh, and he's got, so his arms move like any other Sentai hero, and then you can get his waist to move a little bit, which I'm still to this day unsure if that's intentional by the people who make it or not. Next up is Stag Buster, who is really cool. Got the stag horns up here, the blue sunglasses visor there. We see his transpod, same as Beet Buster's. We see his blue shoulder armor right here, and then the black. All that blue carries around at the back of him. The silver down the front. We see almost like jet wings coming off of his arms, reminiscent of Go On Silver. And it's also, they both do use a jet plane as their mecha. So, some influences there, I guess. The Go Busters belt with the logo on it, just like the others had. The black pants, and we can see some design in the pants here. And then the silver boots with the blue trim. All the way around, looking very nice. Same as Beet Buster with his arms and the waist. We got his tag right here. Again, same as Beet Buster's, Sentai logo, Go Buster's show logo, and then we have the GB. We see Sentai Heroes Series 05, Stag Buster, and this part here, as I mentioned before, is silver instead of gold, but the rest of the tag is the same, and there's all this writing on the back about things and stuff. So we'll slide that back. So now we have all 5 Go Busters. Now to add to our Buddyroids, we have the guy who turns into Stag Buster and who provides, it looks like, the armor for Beet Buster. Beet J Stag, his Buddyroid, right here. And we can see he's got the 2 sets of horns, and we can kind of see the resemblance in the helmet with the horns. We see, because we're going to pick him up repeatedly for this, so we can see his eyes, and then these are his transmitters that actually end up right here in the stag horns, and such, or on the sides or something. They just end up in the front of the helmet. That's how he transports Masato's avatar and their mecha from hyperspace. We got these shoulder armors, which, if you looks remarkably like the ones on Stag Buster. And then this chest armor with this little hook. He's the crane hook. We got the flaring out wings, just like Stag Buster. So a lot of similarities so far, since one turns into the other, and it pretty much just takes his armor off and puts it around Beet Buster. And then we got the chest designs here, which also carries into the arm designs. It's kind of the same thing. And then the leg designs, we see a similar triangle pattern that we have on Beet Buster, since that's where the armor goes. And on the back, we can see a continuation of the silver, and it looks almost like, beetle wings, which is pretty cool. And I noticed that about 15 seconds ago. So, and we got, the belt, the legs. Again, if you look, you see the same bucket scooper things that it appears on Beet Buster. So again, more instances of where you can see the armor directly coming from J onto Beet Buster. Well, we got his tag. Now, obviously, his tag's different than theirs, but it is the same as the other three Buddyroids that we saw: Nick, Cheetah, Usada Lettuce, and Gorosaki Banana. We see it says Buddyroid Series Beet J Stag, the Go Busters show logo, the Sentai logo. Let's see. What is the... Oh, Buddyroid Series 04 Beet J Stag. And then it's got like that little engine accelerometer meter thing as the design of the tag, just like they had. Except it's got gold and silver on it, because they're all color-coded, matching, with what they go with. So, I really like these. They're your standard Sentai heroes. If you got the first three of either series, whether it was the Sentai heroes for the Go Busters or the Buddyroid series, these three definitely would, be a match to those three of each. Those three of each series. These will go with them. They look good, and they're fairly inexpensive and stuff, which is always a plus, because you got the Figuarts, which are the really cool figures, which we already have seen, Red Buster and Cheetah Nick, as well as Yellow Buster and Usada. And those get fairly expensive sometimes. So, but these are always cheap, and it's a route to go if you don't want to spend that kind of money like you do on Figuarts, while still having a pretty good approximation of the figure. I mean, limited articulation, but you have all the details for on the suit design, so that's cool. So until next time, check out the podcast website, Ramboards, RazRangersandRambles.com, bringing you the latest Toku news in the craziest way possible. And as always, thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.